simple words we can tell like artificial intelligence is a machine which will mimic like humans.
Hello.
Whereas this
Hello.
artificial, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir.
हेलो. आवाज नहीं आ रहा.
Hello, your is it not audible?
It is
Hello?
audible.
You're audible,
It's
ma'am.
his problem.
It's audible.
Yes, yes, thank you sir.
Audible.
Yes ma'am, yes. So I hope you are clear with the definition of artificial intelligence. So next one is like the history of artificial intelligence. So coming to this artificial intelligence, this is not the term or the technology which is evolved a few days back. This is the technology which was evolved since 1950. In the year 1950, this was evolved, and Alan Turing is the person who has introduced this artificial intelligence term. And after that, in a conference called Dartmouth Conference, this AI has been officially named in this research field. And so this began in the year 1950 only, and Alan Turing is the person who has introduced this. So this concept came to determine that machines could think like humans. So for that reason, Alan Turing is the person who has introduced the concept of AI. Whereas in the year 1956, during the conference called as Dartmouth Conference, so AI was officially recognized as a research field. And after that, in the year 1980s, some expert systems were developed, and they used rule-based logic. And that rule-based logic was used to solve specific problems. For example, like medical related problems or any problem, some specific problems were given as the target for those. Whereas in the year of 2000, machine learning concept came and it became very prominent. And whereas from shifting from this rule-based programming, the technology was being shifted to data-driven learning. Until the 2000s, it was like rule-based learning, and as soon as this machine learning was evolved, like that, it was the thinking was changed from rule-based programming to data-based learning, data-driven learning. And after 2010, we have another technology evolved called as a deep learning. And this deep learning, it has been revolutionized artificial intelligence with the neural networks, which is capable of handling large amounts of data. And in that, we have different concepts like it can handle speech recognition, image processing, and natural language also, NLP, natural language processing. So this AI was not evolved a few days or few years back. This was there since 1950s only. And we need to know the difference between this. We have different types in artificial intelligence. That is the narrow AI, general AI, and super AI. So narrow AI is the AI which we all are being using now. This narrow AI is also called as weak AI, and it is designed to perform only the specific tasks, and whatever the domain we are asking the questions related to that, it will answer only to that. Apart from that, it will not use any of its logic to solve our problem. Whatever the question we ask, it generalizes that and gives us the answer. It cannot perform the programming or any task beyond our questions. So the real-time example is like our Google Maps, which all the users are been using. So whenever you are asking to any like the way which you are traveling, if you ask that, the Google Maps will lead you to that way. That is what we are using. That is the narrow AI which we are using. And the next one is the general AI. This is also known as the strong AI. So this it refers to the machine that it can perform any intellectual task that a human cannot do. So it would be able to think, it can understand emotions, it can apply knowledge across different domains, and it can make it can make any decision like a human. For example, like we as the human beings, we can learn some mathematics, and then we can learn some other subject, and then we can easily switch on to some other thing, like we can switch on to like learning music, etc. Then we can even solve some other problem. So all these we are using with the help of our same brain, one individual brain. We can solve all this, like we are doing multiple tasks. We are learning mathematics, and then we are learning some other subject, and when they are, if we wish, we are learning some music. And then if there any problem occurs, we are trying to solve that problem. So our single brain is doing all those tasks. So in the same way, the general AI also does the same thing, but the general AI does not exist yet. Scientists and researchers are still working towards making this general AI come into existence. And the third one is the super AI. So see, super AI, it is also not existing in today's world. It is just the theoretical concept. In this, the machines would suppress the human intelligence in every aspect, whereas in general AI, we are making that think same as the humans, how our human brain is thinking. In the same way, the general AI also, we are giving the prompts for us, where the super AI is the intelligence beyond the human capability. Whatever the humans cannot do, or whatever the humans cannot solve the problem, also the super AI can be able to do. And this super AI is not existing. It is just only like for the theoretical concept. Still, it did not come into existence. And next one, we have like this types of AI, like we have reactive missions, and based on the functionality, they are reactive missions. They have very limited memory, and they are based on they will understand the human emotions and the social reactions what we give. And these all are everyone aware that we are been using this artificial intelligence in many fields. Even from the healthcare also, we have been using this artificial intelligence. So we are been using that in healthcare, finance, in autonomous vehicles, in robotics, even in cyber security. In cyber security, this artificial intelligence is used in threat detection and fraud prevention, and even in NLP. And now, that is artificial intelligence. In simple terms, we can name artificial intelligence as training a model which acts like a human. Whereas coming to machine learning is nothing but it is a subset of artificial intelligence. It enables the machine to learn from the data. So there is a difference between AI and ML. AI is nothing but it will make the machine to act like a human, whereas ML is nothing but it is a part, it is a subset of artificial intelligence, and this will enable the machine to learn from the data and improve over time without how can I tell in the normal terms is, machine learning is nothing but we will be giving data to the machine. In order to that, we will train that. With the help of that data, we'll be considering some data sets. For example, in the medical field, we will be considering all the data sets related to the patients, their health conditions, their health records, everything. That is all the data which we give to the machine. With the help of that, we will be training the machine, and the machine will be identifying all those, and it will be remembering. And then the model will be trained accordingly. and then after that whatever we give, according to that the result will be produced. I can make you easy with one example. Like, we all will be using Gmail, and in Gmail we have different options like some what we call inbox, compose, etc. Apart from that, we have some option called as spam. So without our knowledge, some of our mails will be transformed into that spam folder. So when we open that spam folder, we will be seeing the mails which are not used for us, and even that mails also may be related to some they may be like from cyber security issues also will be having with that. So how we will be training our machine is like the machine is trained in order to classify our mails as the important ones and the spam mails. So in that we will be using some keywords. For example, if the machine will see the keyword like the term like free. So if anything comes from free, we have trained the machine like it is like a spam email. So in that way, our machine will be trained. That is our data. The data, with the help of that data, this is the live example. A few of your emails may be into the spam. So that, like, if you click on this link, you will be getting the free reward of this much. We can see that type of emails coming to our inbox. So what our machine will be doing is, as it is trained, like it is trained already, that if it like encounters the word like free, then it will be treated that email as spam. So that is the machine learning. So this is how the machine learning process works. Like first we are going to take the data sets and we will be training that. We'll be training with the help of that. We'll be training the model with the help of this data, and from the trained model, we will be getting all the results of that. And even in machine learning also, we have three types of machine learning. One is supervised machine learning, unsupervised machine learning, and reinforcement learning. So coming to supervised learning. So this supervised learning is nothing but it will learn from the labeled data. So what is labeled data is, we are going to give the input for that. So labeled data is nothing but we are going to give the input for that. So that is called as the labeled data. So the examples from that labeled data, with the help of supervised learning, we can predict the outcome. So the examples which comes under the supervised learning is our spam detection and image recognition. And the next one is unsupervised learning. So in unsupervised learning, we are not going to give any sort of labels. So it does not take any sort of labels. Based on the patterns and the structure of the data, the model will be trained. So the examples of this unsupervised learning is customer segmentation. Like we have n number of customers who will be dealing with our what can we say, our online shopping websites or anything. So we don't have the data of each and every customer. So based on their shopping experiences or based on their search what they do, the machine will make the segmentations of the customers, and based on their interest, it will provide them some when we go for an online shopping website like an Amazon or Flipkart or anything, if we buy a specific item like a dress or something, so as like I'm female and I'm buying a dress, so some other one is a male and he may be buying some shoes. So next time when I visit that, also when I visit that page, it will be giving me the search suggestions like different types of dresses and all. So when the other person visit, as he has purchased some shoes in that, next time when he visit that page also, the machine will be giving him the recommendations related to different types of shoes, like different models and etc. That is called as the customer segmentation. So there that model is not trained with that particular person, but based on our search, based on their search preferences and all, the machine will give him the required items what they need. And the next example of this unsupervised learning is anomaly detection. So we can have different types of unauthorized users entering into our system and trying to verify our data or perform any action. So that comes under the example of unsupervised learning. And the next one is the reinforcement learning. So this reinforcement learning, it will learn by interacting with the environment. Like, for example, if we do some certain task, it will give the rewards. The live example is like any game. If you play, if you complete some certain task, it will appreciate that person by using some reward. So that is called as the reinforcement learning. And another example of that is like the robotics and drones also. So the data, the data set what we have taken, by it will learn. So different types of learning techniques it will be using. Either it may be supervised learning or unsupervised learning and reinforcement learning. So by using any of the technique, it will train the data and then it will predict the output and give. So that is about machine learning. And next one, we have another technology called as deep learning. So artificial intelligence is the main one. That is the system which will act like the human intelligence, that is training a machine in order to work as a human. And the next subset of artificial intelligence is machine learning. So machine learning is nothing but we are going to train the model by using different types of data sets. So that is nothing but, in simple terms, we can tell like that it is an algorithm that learns from the data. Different types of data sets we are going to give. With the help of that, it will learn the model will be trained and it will give the output. And then the next subset is the deep learning. And again, we have the subset like machine learning using artificial neural networks. So the main part is the artificial intelligence, and all these are the subsets of the artificial intelligence. And now coming to our programming concept, Python. So Python, why we are using an AI/ML? So apart from Python, we have different types of programming languages like Java, C, C#, and we have n number of programming languages we have. But why we use Python and why we have choose the topic Python today? So Python is a simple language and it doesn't have many syntaxes which are hard to remember. It is easy to learn and easy to remember also. So when we talk about this artificial intelligence and machine learning, one of the most commonly used programming language is this Python. So many students will think like why this Python is preferred, as we are having many other programming languages like Java, C#. We have different languages like R language. But why we use this Python is it is very simple language, and it is a flexible language, and it has a very powerful ecosystem. So it has very simple syntaxes. It is very easy to learn and even easy to use. So this has become the most powerful language for artificial intelligence and ML because it makes complex tasks easier. It makes many complex tasks easier even to implement for the beginners also. So the main reason is it is very simple and it is easy to learn, and it has some rich set of libraries. As our title mentions, as our workshop title mentions, like in that we have NumPy, Pandas and Matplotlib. And so these are nothing but the libraries. Thus NumPy is the library, Pandas are the library, that skitlearn, TensorFlow, PyTorch, Matplotlib, lib. These are all the libraries which are there in Python. So Python is enriched with this rich set of libraries. So that's the reason we have been using Python. And the next one, it has a very strong support. Like whenever we need the support, we'll be having the help button and different types of tutorials and resources in order to learn that. And it is very versatile also. So it is simple and it is very simple, and it has some readable syntaxes, and it has the strong community support, and even it has powerful libraries. And the main thing is it is open source. The Python is open source, and for beginners also, the Python provides the perfect starting point to enter into the world of artificial intelligence and machine learning. So now, coming to the main step, like how to install Python. So in order to install the Python, you can just Google it. So in the Google, I will be showing you. So in order to install the Python, so you can open the Google. In this, you can search like https www.python.org, www.python.org. So Python like if you type in Google www.python.org, even I have included in the slide. So you can just type on this, and here you have the download button. So if you click on the download, here you have the download option. So if you click on the download, same as how we install the apps, in the same way this will get installed. Like as soon as it get downloaded, if you click on this, it will start downloading. Because I have already installed, so I'm not clicking on this.
Your
So,
screen is not visible. It is not showing your that Python page. It is in slide
okay,
only.
okay.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Ma'am.
Ma'am, I'm installing this Python on my iPhone. So, what I got from the search is the option was Python code pad. Is the same?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, for Windows, we have this command, ma'am. What I'm sharing is for Windows, ma'am.
Okay.
So for iPhone, it will be different, ma'am. Like what you said is that. Even if you want, I'll share it, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay.
That because we have different version. In for Linux, it takes different command. So as
Okay.
most of them will be using Windows, I'm sharing this.
Okay.
And no problem, ma'am. If we did not install this, also we have online compiler also.
Okay.
And Visual Studio, one more we have that. If you install Visual Studio, you can run any other programming language. You can run Java, you can run Python.
Okay, ma'am.
Just for our time being, as our workshop is regarding Python, I'm showing you this how to install this.
Okay, ma'am. Thank
So
you.
now is it visible, ma'am? Like Python have to install this page.
Ma'am, shall we run it on Jupyter Notebook also?
Yes, you can run it on Jupyter Notebook also. We have many ways.
Yeah, actually, I have downloaded. I have Jupyter Notebook for Python. So can I use it for Python right now?
Yes, you can use. Yes, you can use Jupyter Python also. So apart from this, VS Code is very easy to use, and online compiler as like it will give you the same. So
Okay.
most easy one are this Visual Code. If you keep this further, if you have any programming languages also, we can use that.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. So in Google, you have to click on this like www.python.org. Then here you need to click on the download option. So it will start the downloading. And has how we will be downloading and installing our different apps into our mobile or into our system. In the same way, we can do just by clicking the next option. And one important step while installing this Python is there will be a tick mark like add Python to path. We will have that option, add Python to path. That means we have to set the path. So there you will be having one checkbox. In that you need to put a tick mark so that automatically we will be setting the path also for the Python, because we need to set the path. Again, after installing, it will be very difficult to set the path. So that's the reason when we are doing installation also, there will be a comment or option called as add Python to path. I'll be writing in this chat box. We'll be having like add Python to path. So there we need to, there you will be having the checkbox. In that checkbox, we need to put the tick mark. Then our Python will be installed. And next I'll be sharing this screen. And next, after installing this and this setting the path is, as I told you, you will be having add Python to path option. So there you need to put a tick mark in the checkbox so that the path will also be set. And then after that, after installing that, we will be installing some tools. That is nothing but the libraries. Our libraries are NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Skitlearn, TensorFlow, and PyTorch. So we are you can install all this together. I'll show you also. So that installation I'll show you. 1 minute. So how to install that is, in the search bar, you need to type command prompt CMD. So we need to, in the search bar, we need to type the command prompt CMD. So in the search bar, you need to type CMD, that is the command prompt, or this is called as the terminal also. So when you open this, we will be seeing this screen. Command prompt is this. There is the link like, yes, thank you. Someone shared the link python.org. So after installing the Python, in order to check whether that is installed in our system or not, we will be going for this command prompt. So in this command prompt, we will be giving the prompt like hello, is it audible? So in this command prompt, after installation, we need to check whether the Python has been installed in our system or not. So for that, you need to type as Python space -, version, and then click enter. So if it is installed in our system, it will show which version of Python we have installed. If it is not installed, it will show some list of errors. So in my system, like I have typed in the command prompt, I have typed like Python space -, version. So it gave me the version, which version of Python is being installed in my system. And now to install different libraries.
Ma'am, I have a doubt. Ma'am,
Yes,
ma'am. Ma'am, for me, it is shows Python was not found run without arguments to install from the Microsoft Store
डाउनलोड ही नहीं करेगा ना कुछ भी।
or
Is it
disable the
yours
shortcut
is
from settings.
Windows based only, ma'am?
Windows only, I'm using my laptop, ma'am.
Okay.
Otherwise, it is showing that or disable this shortcut from settings, app, advanced app settings, app execution analysis, like that it is showing.
करे ना करे
Maybe
सारे
in your
डाउनलोड हिस्ट्री खोला
settings there might be a problem like uninstall, like if you disable something, you enable some other things in your settings.
Ma'am, I think the solution will be if you can, I'm sorry, you should
Yes.
once uninstall and again install the Python of new version, then it will might be work.
Yes,
Actually,
some
I have
versions are
also
not getting installed. Yes, correct.
But later I have installed the Python again, then it was working,
Excuse me, ma'am. After a Python is downloaded, do I need to install the installer again?
No need, ma'am. You can
Windows-
just check this, ma'am. By using this version, you can check if Python is already installed. No need, ma'am, again.
Yeah, Python is installed already.
Yes, ma'am. No need, ma'am. If our libraries are not there, now we install that, ma'am.
In libraries,
Now I'll show you, ma'am. If Python is there, no, ma'am. By using this command, we have checked whether Python is there or not.
yes, please, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. And now after checking the version of the Python, so we will be installing our different libraries like NumPy, Pandas and all. So for that we have to use the command pip, pip. Pip, it is abbreviated as pip install packages. So these Python like NumPy, Pandas and all these are the packages which we install. So for that you can you can type like pip. 1 minute, I'll be showing. So here you can type like pip pip numpy. Sorry, pip install numpy. So this is already there in my laptop. So it is showing that requirement already satisfied. Like that is already installed. I have installed. So those who did not install NumPy, Pandas and Matplotlib, you can give this command pip install and that library name pip pip.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we can install in terminal also, right? No?
Yes,
will be same
I'm
only.
showing in terminal only. Yes, ma'am.
In VS Code.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. So this libraries installation is nothing in terminal only. You can open that and you can, by using this command, just you need to remember the command what we are using is pip pip space install and the library name what we want to install. So NumPy, if I want to install, I'm using the command called as pip install NumPy. So then the list of all the packages will be installed into our system. And now I'll be sharing 1 minute. And now after that, after installing, now we'll start with the basic program how to write. That we can use VS Code also. Please, like 1 minute, I'll be writing in the search like this. So we have one more thing called as
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you please go back to that black, this thing that the black screen has come?
command prompt. Yes, ma'am. 1 minute.
Please,
I'll share.
so that we proceed with you. Otherwise, it will be a waste. My screen is showing Python and some other apps can exceed this limit. So after that, you please show me how to proceed. I'm from education background, social sciences. So
Ma'am.
please take care of all the diverse group.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, this one, ma'am. Is the Python installed, ma'am, in your system?
Update setting now. It is showing update setting now. Python and some other apps can exceed this limit, something like that. It is coming.
Ma'am, once you uninstall and install that, ma'am, because few versions are not been supporting, ma'am.
Okay.
Even I have
Reinstall.
installed twice, ma'am. There are previous versions, so like those are not getting installed. As our
Okay.
OS, like you can search in Google with the OS what we are using, ma'am, like Windows 7, Windows 11.
Okay.
Have different versions, no, ma'am. So like older versions of Python are not been supporting, ma'am.
Mine is Windows 10.
Okay, you can search in the Google, ma'am, like Python for Windows 10, then it will give you that you can install, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am, we need to, and then next add the path also. So for that only I told, like there while installing only it will ask you add Python to path. Then there you can do that, ma'am.
Oh, nice.
Yes, ma'am. Then after that, like we have for installation of libraries, you need to type the command pip install library name. Pip install library name. So for example, you can type pip install num. So by using this command, you can install our what we can say the libraries. I have searched, like I have typed in the messages, ma'am, pip like the command for that. So it takes time to install. So before that, we will be learning about this, the things what we can do in the programming. Yes. So after installing, if it is not installed also, please don't worry, ma'ams. Like we can use our online compiler also. In online compiler, we will learn how to run our program, how to write the base program. So here, and after that, we will be learning now what is the syntax. Like as I told you, why we are using only this Python language. So as I told, the Python language is a very simple language and easy to remember. There is no hard syntax to remember that. So in order to move or in order to write a simple program, we have to learn first all these terms. So in order to write the program first, you need to know what is a variable and what is a data type. So variables are nothing but the terms which we give. Here in the slide which I am showing here, the first here there it is written as variables and data types. So example here it is given as x is equal to 5. So here you can see like integer and hash. This hash is nothing but it is representing the comment. If we want to write the comment there, you will be using this hash space this integer. So this x is the variable and 5 is the data type which we are storing in that variable. So variable is nothing but it is like a container which we are using to store the data in that. So first thing, in order to write a Python program, we need to use the variable. So variable is nothing but it is like a container which is used to store different types of data. So that different types of data is nothing but we call that as different types of data types. So in different types of data types, we have data types like integer, character, float, etc. So here some examples we have taken. X is equal to 5, y is equal to
Once
3.
again, ma'am,
Ma'am,
hello.
yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, could it possible to make it little bit of slideshow? Could it possible to make it, yeah, Zoom
Yes, ma'am. 1 minute.
presentation mode, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, is it okay, ma'am, now?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. So first thing, in order to write a Python program, we need to learn this like variable. So as I mentioned you, variables, this in the example, you can see x is equal to 5. So please remember this, every program we write, first you need to consider what variable we are taking and what type of data you are assigning to that variable. Okay, so variable name, you can give any name. Here I have taken x as my variable name and y as my variable name. X and y are the variable names which I have taken here. So just remember one thing, variable is nothing but it is one type of a container which is used to store our data. And next one, we have, I have explained you about variables, and in that these are all the data types. Like I told you, it is like a container which is used to store data in that. So data in the sense, again, we have different types of data. So when we store that, we will be using the data types also. So for each data which we are using, we will be using that type of data types. Here name is the variable and we are using the data type here as string. So which the terms which are written here are the comments for this. 5 is the integer, 3.5 is the float, and this alias is the string. So these are the data types. And the another thing which while writing the program, there are some conditional statements which we have to use in our programming. So we have different types of conditional statements. In that, I have used some things here like if is the conditional statement and else if is the conditional statement. So when we will be using if condition, so the if condition is used in this case, like if one thing is true, then you can go for that if condition. If we want to use more than one condition, like if like one thing is true, then it should write as true, or else it should show as false. In that case, we will be using if else condition statement. So we have this two conditions mostly used. If is one conditional statement and if else is one conditional statement. And the next one, we have looping statements, for loop. So for loop we use when we are giving some range. In the example taken here, I have taken the range like for I in range 5. So in this 5 range, within this 5 range, whatever I want to print, then in that case, we can go for loop. If not this, only this particular condition, then you can go for the while loop. So for loop is used only when we are giving the certain condition for that. Within that particular range, if we want the data, then we will be using the for loop. Whereas while loop can be used apart from this for loop, like while I less than 5. Then we can use this while loop. We have some programs also, when we execute that, you will come to understand. Please don't worry. And the next thing which we have to know in the programming is functions. So when we are using this functions concept, we will be using the term called as define. So by using the keyword DEF, we have to define the functions. So if we know these only, we will be able to write the program. So these are the 4 things which we have to know. The first thing is variables. If we want to write the program, we definitely need a variable. And to store that variable, we will be having different types of data. So for that data also, we will be considering different types of data types. And then if we want, if necessary, we will be using this conditional statements and looping statements. So if we are defining any functions, definitely we need to use this keyword def.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Sir, yes, sir.
Ma'am, can you explain a little information about for loop once again, please?
Yes, when we write the program, you will be clear.
Okay.
I'll be telling you. So for loop we use if we were giving some certain range for that. If I want to print the numbers in the range from 1 to 5, then I have to go for the for loop. Sir, like for I range 5 if I give. So within that range, all my numbers will be printed.
Okay,
So
I think,
in that case, yeah.
if you give the 5 in the brackets, then it will print the first 5
range
numbers.
of yes, yes.
Okay.
So
And,
for loop is used. For loop is used only if we want to print in that certain range.
Okay, when we want to limit the with the range, we should use for loop, right?
For loop, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. And next, here, as I told you, we have different types of data types. Just remember this when we write the program, we all will be set. We have different types of data types like they call integer, float, character, etc. And when we want to write anything in the form of string, so then we will be using this string as the we'll be using the data type string. And definitely the string, if we are using, definitely the string should be put in double quotes. So I'll be explaining you how to write the basic program from scratch. Please don't worry. Just remember this, because without knowing these terms, we cannot write the program. That's the reason I'm showing you all this. And we have another data type called as Boolean. So this Boolean data type is used only to show whether it is true or false. So these are the conditional statement, as now one of them has asked this. These are the conditional statements. They can have this screenshot, or even if you want, I'll share you this also. So these are the conditional statements which we will be using. If else condition, for loop condition, and this while loop. So this for loop is used to print within that range. In that range only the iteration will happen. Beyond that range we cannot go. So if we want to print within the range, if we have the range that we should print only in this range, then we can go for the for loop. If not, we can go for the while loop. There also, there we need to mention the condition. While loop is used for the condition. Whereas if else, if one thing is true, if one thing is true, apart from that, if some other has to be printed, then we will be going for the if else condition. Here you can see clearly, if x is greater than y, then it will print that x is greater. Else it will print x is not greater than that. So these are the control statements which we will be using. And these are the functions which we use. So functions are nothing but these are the blocks of code which we can reuse. That is more lengthier. First we will learn the simple program and then we'll go for the functions. And these are the libraries: NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, TensorFlow, PyTorch. These can be installed by using the command called as pip space install space the library name. If your library name is NumPy, you can give NumPy. If it is Pandas, you can give Pandas. And one thing, you can install all at a time also, but it is time consuming. So to make your easy, you can install only one. And this is how the machine learning works. So I'll show you one example now, one program we will do now. So if you have So I'm opening Visual Studio. So if you have Visual Studio, you can open in your search bar, you can type as Visual Studio. So you can, in your search bar, you can type as Visual Studio, VS Code. So this VS Code is used to run all type of programming languages. You can use Java, you can use Python, everything. So just we will, I'll show you one simple program in this. So as I told you, this Python is very easy language. There is no sort of much more syntaxes in that. So as you open this Visual Code Studio, VS Code we call this as in short. So you will have the icons like this, and this is the what we call the window which will be opened when you open this Visual Code. So here, in order to write a program, first thing is we need to create one folder in any of the destination, either in your desktop or downloads or D drive. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And full screen is not showing. Only some part of the screen is showing.
Full screen. How to make this full screen?
Only some parts of the screen are visible.
F5.
Ma'am, you will have arrow option. Na? In that you will have the option of full screen.
Yes, I have taken the full screen mode only in my laptop.
But it is not visible, ma'am.
Ma'am, it is visible only.
Yeah, it is visible. They are just complaining about.
But we are not able to visible that whatever operations you are doing.
Control
Ask
plus
her to
plus
scroll
2
down.
times.
Now,
Control plus.
now it is visible.
Plus 2
It is
times.
visible, ma'am. Now it is okay.
Yes. 1 minute, sir. Is it okay, sir, now?
Yes, ma'am, it is okay.
Yes. Now in this, first thing is you need to create one folder in any of the destination what you want, either on your desktop or documents or anywhere. First create one folder, and then you have to go to the file option. Here you have the file option. On the top left corner of your window, you will be having the file option. So click on this file option, and please click on open folder. And whatever the folder you had made, you can click on that. Any folder, whatever you want, you can click on that folder. Select folder. And now this screen will be visible for you. And now here, so here our new file will be opened. So here you can just type anything. Like I want to print something like print welcome to workshop. So I have typed this, and then you can click on this run Python file button. So here we got the output. You can see here we got the output like welcome to workshop. So tomorrow we will practice more programs. Please don't worry. Just I want to show you there is like have to open this. If we all pre-install today this VS Code and everything, tomorrow it becomes easier for us. So just I'll once again I'll show you. In file, you need to go into the file. There you need to click on open folder. So before opening this folder, before itself, you need to create one folder in any of your destination thing, either on your desktop or wherever you wish. You need to please create one folder. Then if you click on that, our folder will be opened. Which folder you want to, this is to just to save our files. So which folder you want, you can click on that and you can select that folder. And after that, we will be having the screen like this. This screen will be visible. And now you can type our program. So just now, I just want to print only one string. So string is nothing but some set of characters. So just I want to print some string, welcome to workshop. So for that, there is no much more syntaxes here. So as my command is print something. So for that, I need to use the command called as print, P-R-I-N-T. So print, and whatever the string you want to give, you can give. And next, one more thing I'm giving like print hello participants. And now, to the right hand side of this window, you will be having the run option, run Python file. We need to click on this. So here I got the output, hello participants. So this is how we write a simple Python program. Here I used only, you can like you can try your own thing. Just we are printing only the string. Just I have shown you how to print the string only. Print or print nucleus of learning. Print nucleus of learning. And then I'm clicking on run button. So there again I have got the output called nucleus of learning. So in this way we are going to print the strings what we want. So tomorrow we will be doing some simple programs, and you can run the programs. Some addition by using some this variables and data types we will be doing. So today just I have shown you how to print a string, a simple string, how we can print. That is just by using the command called as a print. And within this, after print, you need to just write the print. Sorry, small things. You need to write a print and open brackets. And within that, you need to write, if ours is a string, no, we need to use the double quotes. And within that double quotes, you need to write whatever the data you want. Whatever the data you want, you need to write. And then you need to click on the run button. So then our output will be printed. So this is how we will run a simple Python program in order to print a simple string. So tomorrow we will be seeing some simple programs, some basic programs, because from basic, if we know only, we can write different programs and we can build some other things. So that's the reason we will be doing tomorrow different we'll be doing tomorrow different programs. Yeah, PPT I'll share. So which slide you want in the PPT? I'll be sharing with the coordinators this PPT. I'll be sharing with them. Please don't worry. Okay, it's time up, no? Okay. So tomorrow I'll be sharing if so tomorrow we will be doing some programs first, and then we will go for the tomorrow's concept. We all will learn. So before that, you can install this VS Code and all. So or if it is nothing is installed, we will run in the online compiler also. So tomorrow we will learn the basics, basic program to learn, basic addition, multiplication, and all.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Can we
Yes, ma'am.
do it in a ideally platform?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We can do, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
To all the participants, it is to inform you that we have same resource person for this entire workshop, and the feedback form for the same will be shared at the end session, like on the last session. So you are requested to fill that feedback form, and you will receive the certificates accordingly. That's all. Do we have any other query?